Well, hey, chat, how you all doing this fucking Thursday? We doing good today? I see some of my favorite people in here. I see DJ. I see Lobo. How are you both doing today? I'm sure Time Butt will be sneaking their way in soon enough. Ah. Oh, chat. How y'all been? It's been almost a week since last time, but yeah, it's been a minute. If y'all got to check out that uh, new Interface Red Volume 4 yet? It's your Stir Friday, DJ? Well, lucky you. You're just that much closer to Friday. The fucking jealousy I have. But you're also all the way in Australia, so I don't feel as jealous because you're stuck in Australia. Hey, Lobo. I'm glad to see that you're doing okay. That's good to know. What is it? Literally rushed here after getting off my IRL job, well, my temporary IRL job. So, you know, apologies. Seem a bit brash. Had to deal with all that traffic, which was especially bad today. I don't know why. Did I take those meds tonight? Oh, we're all adults here. We can say that. No, I didn't. I haven't smoked yet. I probably don't plan on it, lest somebody either trades in points or somebody drops bits. Well, fuck you, DJ, you son of a bitch. How dare you? How dare you make me fucking take giggle gas? Alright, 1 second, chat. I had to go find my THC pen because I'm not gonna light up in my office. Ugh. And you're not VV, so you can't roll for that. It's what I get for saying you're stuck in Australia. You are stuck in Australia. What do you want me to say? You are stuck in Australia, DJ. Sucks to be you. Ugh. But all right, yeah. So I got my THC pen. I just what is it? I had family members staying with me for the last couple of days, and they hid it because they really liked my THC pen. So I haven't seen it in a couple of days, and I figured out where they stashed it. So all right, I'm gonna go ahead and hit it up. That's one puff. I'll do two for you because it's Friday where you're at, DJ. Get zooted. Well, it's nice to see a bunch of familiar faces here. Time, bud. Good to see you. Ah. Okay. So, planning on doing Claire Expedition tonight. About as far as I can go before passing out because I already owe that to DJ. I promised him that, and I did say we're going to do it this week, so we're going to get that done. But we're going to do community character first because I know some people here are really excited about that. So we'll get community character knocked out first. Now, chat, as I get set up, which one do we want to do? I mean, I saw some on there that we can do, but I'm like, not as interested in. I'm trying to decide between it's two of DJs that DJ put in. Either we're going to do the chef or we're going to do the shield maiden. Which one, chat, do you want to do? Chef or shield maiden? Put it in there. Let's get this all set up. All right. What kind of music are we looking for today? Oh, wait. You know what? Well, yeah. Fucking pay for Epidemic. Might as well use it. Let's see. What is this? Ew. Never mind. Not that. DJ says they're biased. You put in both. TimeButt says Shield Maiden sounds cool for one. I want to see how I handle the chef more. Lobo says you're curious. All right, so am I just gonna be a coin flip for this one? Chat, you don't have like. Chat doesn't have an opinion. All right, I'm gonna have to take the fucking wheel. Drive this. I'm just gonna drive this thing directly into the next sand wall. Let's see here. I'm trying to find some good chill music that I have. I still gotta figure out, because DJ had set me up before with that other thing, so I didn't get the copyrighted music over. Still haven't set that up yet. I want to, but I still need to get that set up. Why is it just giving me Christmas stuff? DJ says chef. All right. If nobody else says anything else, we'll be going with chef. That's what we're gonna do. Let's see here. Okay. I think I found a good one. All right. I think I found a good one. Let's see. Lo-fi beat essentials. Let's. Chat, tell me if this is gonna be too loud. I can't even hear it. There we go. All right. Let's check out chef. All right. Character name. I'm gonna do a chef. So. First off, name's gonna have chef in it. Let's see here. What should we name our chef though? Do we go with character pointed thing, or do we want to go with like an actually good name? What would be a good one? Like, I'm trying to think of what would be a good chef name. I think. Francois, you want to do Francois? All right, Chef Francois. No, fuck. How do you spell Calliope? I don't know. For some reason, I like the name Calliope for the last name. There we go. Chef Francois Calliope. We'll go with that. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. Let me get my writing system out because Nexus doesn't like typing. Francois Lacroix? No. No. That's look. We can either have Francois or Lacroix. That's it. But we're gonna go with Francois Calliope. Francois Lacroix is actually probably a chef name already. I'm not taking someone's actual name. Alright, so we're gonna go with Chef Francois Calliope. Let's do Edge Runner for this one. And then let's see here. For portrait. Let's pick this person right here. That gives me a chef vibe. How did I fix the typing? I type it in Notepad, and then I copy paste It is, yes, it's very bugged. It is very bugged for some reason. During this, like this part of it, it's not so bugged, but like when you actually get into the build, it does get pretty buggy. So that's fine. We'll do into the copy paste. All right, so we'll do. So we're not gonna do complete package. We're gonna do edge runner for this one. All right. We chose the build method. I wanted edge runner. That's what I picked. Thank you. All right. See now, I could see a chef being an exec because teamwork. I could see the chef having their sous chef and all their all their little restaurant minions. Could be a fixer. With that, I mean, using the fixer ability, they could go ahead and use for like contacts or pricing for such, because I feel like a lot of chefs need to have like good contacts to get like that like really good food, but being able to do it at a fair enough price. DJ says media for credibility. So, credibility is a powerful tool. It has a big impact on the story of any campaign. Corporate guards can be easily painlessly replaced at higher rank, but with higher ranks of credibility, a media can make a corporation feel really hurt to the wall to get to the truth. So with media, see, this is one of the weird things with media is that media is kind of this like more set up a rumor. Make them a social media influencer chef. So that way they just know by rumors. Well, then I feel like their cooking would just literally just be slop. Like they're like the cooking would be the same level of the ones you see on TikTok, where it's just making the most like artery stuffed heart attack waiting food ever. Wait, I meant Rocker Boy. See, I knew I think that's what you were meaning for Rocker Boy. Right, because Rocker Boy does feel more in line with a chef, right? You have a charismatic impact for fans. So depending on your fans and how big your rank is like your impact. So like 1 and 2 when you first get started, like a single fan, you can have them do a small favor. A group of fan, you can get ask for autographs, try to befriend them, but like huge group of fans, right? And then, as it goes, it gets more and more. What is it? I think like 5 and 6, you're actually like large important clubs. 7 and 8, you're like actually doing concert halls. And like rank 10 is huge stadium. Like rank 10, you're like Beyonce. I also, I mean, like medtech also feels like one that could be it. It'd be interesting to use like the sense of pharmaceuticals in your cooking. That would be interesting, I think. One of these days we definitely should try to find a way to make a good net runner. That would be good. We could go with Nomad. You could like having a Nomad chef might be interesting. Like they what is it? They come from like a food truck family. So like they're like the whole caravan is all food trucks. That might be interesting. Okay. I kind of like that. All right, so we're going to go. All right, I'm going to chat. I'll let you choose. We'll go with either Nomad or Rocker Boy. I think DJ wants Rocker Boy. Chat, do you have any other choice? Do you have any other decision? Do you think Rocker Boy would be a good one or food truck chef Nomad? You love the food truck idea? Yeah, I kind of like it too. I kind of like the food truck idea as well. Because like there's like a family motor pool you can have. Here's the thing, like one of the things that for some reason Jeb never pays attention to, where you can upgrade your vehicle. I don't know when last time Jeb upgraded Vanna White, but be nice. Lobo, you're biased. Everybody's biased when it comes to this. DJ's Rocker Boy. Timebot says food truck. Lobo's biased. All right, I'm gonna be an exec in this position, and I'm gonna say we're gonna go with food truck because I, for some reason, really like a food truck. So we're gonna go with the Nomad. So we got our motor pool. With our motor pool, let's see here. Let's see here. We're gonna pick. Let's see here. What's a good one? This is like you actually get to pick vehicles. This is weird. I've never made a Nomad, so this is gonna be interesting. Oh wow, that is expensive. Let's see here. We're gonna go with a rickshaw. I kind of like the motorcycle rickshaw. That would be interesting. I like that. So we're gonna do rickshaw. I think compact. Let's go with a van. That could also be one. Tell Jeb to upgrade his car. I will. I will tell Jeb to upgrade his car. I see gyrocopters. I don't know if gyrocopter. You think you could pull off a food truck with a gyrocopter? I don't know. There's like 3 of them here. Could do road bike. I'll take a Zonda Silver. And fuck it. We'll get a bike. Ooh. Maybe jet ski. We did get the Star Van, Lobo. We got a rickshaw. We got the Star Van. We got the Zonda Silver. And I'm debating on either getting a jet ski or Diego Motors Range Trike. I'll go. You know what? I'll take the trike. We'll take the trike. So we got the 4. Chef Francois, Calliope, our family motor pool. We've got a rickshaw, Star Van, the Silver, and the Range Trike. All right, personals. Let's see here. Cultural region. Ooh. Let's see. Well, let's take a look at our table. Our general cultural region that we're gonna say we are from. What is our local food? What would be for us? Debating. South Asian, East Asian, Oceania Pacific Islander. North American, South Central American. With Francois, I mean, if we're gonna go with the Francois, we should definitely pick something that has French in it, right? So there's North American for that, and then Western Europe. Let's go with Western Europe. We'll do Western European. We'll just go straight with the France. Fusion food truck for sure. We are definitely gonna have fusion food. You could be Creole. Yeah, I mean that's true. You could do Creole. Could do Creole. I mean, Creole is in essence a mixture of French with English. And people are liking that. Okay, we'll do Creole. We'll do Creole. So we like Creole. We're gonna pick Creole. Does anybody here know how to speak Creole? I'm trying to remember if I remembered some, but I think I always do it in like a really terrible accent. I'm trying to remember. What was it? Because I've met some people that from Louisiana that had some like lovely stuff. I just can't remember what it was. That'll come back to me. Personality wise, what are we like as a person? What is our chef like? Just do a Gambit impression from Wolverine and Deadpool. What is it? Yeah, but that's like way over the top. That feels so way over the top, you know. I haven't, and honestly, yet I've yet to see that movie. I should really. I'm trying to remember from when I met people down there. You know, and like they were teaching me stuff. Because I remember they used to say stuff like fuck, what was it? They're like Shin Chapeau Les Morad. Something like that. Was it Morad or Mort? I think it's Mort. Mort is French. Mort is for death, right? Shin Chapeau Les Pas Mort. But you just gotta get that southern accent to it. I wish I could. I would love to be able to have that kind of accent. Oh, hey, Ruby. Thank you for the water. I appreciate that. Actually helps out a lot. Did you just tell me? Did I just tell myself have nothing to drink? No, I just said thank you for giving me water because I can't have water unless you all give me water. I've literally created one of those hamster water things now, and that's how I drink water now when I'm doing stream. Okay, so DJ says gonna make a name for ourselves, huh? So we're gonna make a name for ourselves. Does that mean we have a choice to either drown you or dehydrate you? Yes, you do. You do have a choice of either drowning or dehydrate me. And I will stretch. Thank you, time, but oh. All right. I'm gonna pop my shoulder out. All right. Well, if we're gonna go making a mockery of our chef stuff, let's see here. I think Chef Francois. Oh, fucking shit. Yes. I forgot about that we had Pedro for this. Being able for Pedro. Thank you, DJ, for Pedro. I forgot how loud that was. You know what, DJ, because you did that, I think you've made it for me. Moody, rash, and headstrong. That sounds like a chef to me. Dress and personal style. I mean, okay. Francois Calliope. They have to have some fucking style for sure. So, we're going to say for a clothing style, I think. Well, you know what? We're going to go with Nomad letters, I think. We're going to stick with Nomad letters. But our hairstyle. Long and ratty? No. I think we're going to go with wild colors. We got wild colors for our hair. Lobo lost it so hard. Woo, boy. It did jump me. Like that did jump me. Pretty good. All right, our affectation that we are without. DJ as our local chef. What would be something that we would probably never be without if we are a chef? Would it be measuring spoons? Would it be our secret ingredient sauce? Knife or a lighter? I was about to say, would it be our pack of cigarettes? Let's see here. Tattoos, mirror shades, ritual scars, spike gloves. Strange, no. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to just do it ourselves. But okay, we're never without our trusty boning knife. Okay, what do we value most? Probably a lighter with 6, yeah, or alternatively a joint. Well, then we're just making me. Come on. Thermal knife or the sauce, MSG. Well, yeah, I mean MSG is part of the food pyramid in Cyberpunk. MSG is like the pillar. It's like the support structure. Otherwise, people couldn't eat the synthetic food there without violently throwing up. All right, what do we value most? We, I think DJ had already said it. We want knowledge. So knowledge is, we want to become the best. It's either going to be knowledge or honor. Maybe actually honor. You know what? I think it's honor. It's honor. And then how do we feel about most people? I think people are untrustworthy. Don't depend on anyone. The customer doesn't know what they want. That's what it is. As a chef, I'll tell you what you want. I can just tell what it is you want. That's why I went to culinary school. That's why I studied with so many other chefs. I know what's good food. I'll just tell you what's good. Things you value the most. Most valued person in our life. Let's see here. Show table. Let's see here. Ourself, of course. Our most valued person is ourself. We love ourself. We are Chef Francois Calliope. No one will love us more than we will ever love ourselves. Maybe a teacher or mentor. I will change it to that time, but you have to give me a name. You have to give me a name for the teacher / mentor. And like some kind of connection thing. You do that, and you're on. Our most valued possession we own. I think we did say it was our knife, so we'll say the weapon. All right. Go ahead. Think of something. We'll be back. We got more we can do. All right. Our original family background. Let's see here. We are a Nomad pack because we come from a food truck family. Our environment. Let's see here. We ran the street with no adult supervision. Spent it in a safe corporate zone. No. 3 seems pretty in line what we're wanting. Nomad pack moving from place to place. 4 in a nomad pack with roots in transport, ships, planes, caravans. Maybe we did talk about it for being a caravan. No. Heart of the combat zone. No. Megastructure. Drift Nation. Okay. I'm gonna say 4. I feel like that's the closest to what we want for having this food truck caravan. Family crisis. What is the story with our family? Okay, I kind of want to roll and see what it gives us. We don't have to pick it, but I kind of want to see what it gives us. See if it's something we can work with. Family lost everything through bad management. Family lost everything through betrayal, lost everything through bad management. Family was exiled, away from original home nation corporation. Prison, you alone escaped, vanished, killed, and you're the only survivor. Family is involved in a long-term conspiracy, organization, or association. Oh, no, here we go. This is it. Family is involved in an organization, which is the food truck deal. Chat, do me a favor. Start coming up with ideas on what the name of our food truck caravan is going to be. Because you're all pretty smart, and I think you guys can come up with some really good stuff. But we're going to do this. All right, how many friends do we have? None. We have no friends. Star Trucks? Okay, that's a good start, Lobo. Of anything of whatever names we don't pick for like the overall organization, we can always add because we can just add as like one of the food trucks as part of the caravan kind of deal. Because I think everybody I think like the Nomad group itself, everybody has like their own like kind of food truck, and like they have their own like name for it, right? So we can think of a name for Francois' food truck, and then we can also think of a name for the organization itself. Star Trucks is a good one. Louisiana Banger. Okay. I like that. We'll play it around. You know, kind of see how that feels around in the mouth when we talk about it. Louisiana Banger. Louisiana Banger. Yeah, that could work. Louisiana Banger. I just looked up some common phrases for Creole. What's here? De mon quoi vos la bien. Ma divorce que vos yeah. I don't know what I said. I just know there was just something that came up for it. Yes, the flavor explosion mouthfeel. That's a name right there for a food truck. Mouthfeel. Spicy Tongue's also a good one. I like that. Chat, you're coming up with some bangers. Not counting Louisiana Banger, but you are coming up with some bangers. Let's see here. How many enemies we have? We have no enemies. That's fine with me. We got no enemies. Tragic love affairs. We better have some goddamn love affairs. We are motherfucking Chef Francois Calliope. God damn it. Chef Francois Calliope has found and lost love more times than you have fingers. Count them. Which is 2. Mother fooder. Okay. Okay. What's here? What happened with this one? We're gonna roll a d10 for it. Lover died in an accident. Okay, lover died in the accident for the first one. Second one. Same one. What are you doing? Give me something new. Ooh, rival cut me out of the action. I could feel like a rival. No, because we don't have any enemies. That doesn't make sense. Why am I still mad? You found love in the cool room. Ooh, I like personal goal or vendetta came between me and my lover. Like the actual competition of making food came between us. Okay, so for our first one, our first lover is going to be named Alois. LaCroix. There you go. Oh, damn, time butt. All right, time butt. I will be right back with that. We will go back and we'll change that. Okay. So our first love affair was Alois Lacroix, who died in an accident. It was very Final Destination ish. That Francois kind of watched it happen. It was or maybe it was a food truck war, something that had happened. I don't know. I feel like that's something that we can work out as we go. But our other one is going to be our other love affair. Paul. No, hold on. Gotta do that. Gotta do this one. Wait. Our last one was Paul Butterly. Yes, Paul Butterly and I. Oh, sorry, Paul Butterly and Francois Calliope. You know, both fierce rivals at first, who then came to love each other for their passion of cooking and began to learn. But then eventually they had to realize one would be better than the other, and eventually when they had the competition, Francois was beat out by Paul, and they never ever forgave them for that. Poor Paul Butterly. It could have been Francois Butterly, but no. Francois just couldn't be shown up. All right, we'll go back to the personals. For Time Butt, our most valued person will be Beauregard. Beauregard Milton. Or Beauregard Million. Is it Million? I know it's not Milton because for some reason I said Milton, but it's not. There's no T there. So is it? It's Million. Beauregard Million. I'm sure TimeBot will correct me. But if that's the case, then we definitely need to go back and we will need to change friends to at least one, which will be Beauregard. Just Million. Copy and paste. Da, 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 da. So, Beauregard Millon was a traditionally trained Euro chef that, though extremely polarizing moods, was always doing their best to be kind to Francois. They moved to the new United States of America after an incident that they refused to comment on, but a rumor between their students was that they had severe falling out of popularity after an argument with the head chef, resulting in their reputation being dragged through proverbial mud. Sounds wonderful. It's all going to get put right in there, time, but great job. Good work. All right. Let's get to the wrap up. Our life goals. I think we do know our life goals. We had brought up before. Our life goal is to. I feel like it is going to be. Was there fame and recognition? We want to become a famous chef. Especially, we want to make our food truck become to the level of popularity, not to like the snobbish would be kind of deal, but like the first food truck to get several Michelin stars, and that it could just pop up anywhere, which I feel like makes it more exciting, right? It wouldn't just be like, oh yeah, we're gonna go to Francois Calliope's place, and you just always have that chance. You have to be like, oh, I heard that the Francois Calliope caravan is coming through. Let's go and check out Francois' food truck. All right, how big is our pack? We are affiliated family, no. Blood family, hundreds of members, no. We are a couple dozen, I guess. Like, we got quite a few food trucks, but I think 40 or 50 might be. Maybe 40 or 50 actually would be a good idea. Because it wouldn't just be the food trucks. It'd also be like, support. Is there a pack based on land, air, or sea? Land. If on land, what did they do? Okay. Go gang, passenger. Shell. That's not shell. Chautauqua? Is that Chautauqua or Chautauqua? There's another school. Traveling show carnival. Migrant farmers, cargo transport, shipment protection, smuggling, mercenary army, construction work gang. No, none of those. What do we do? We are a food truck. Oop. Annoyed. Food truck caravan. We are a food truck caravan. What do we do for the pack? We are. Well, don't have anything. We are a chef. What is our pack's overall philosophy? Pack's overall philosophy. Always working for good. Pack accepts others. Just wants to get along. It's more like a family business. Operates fair and honest concern. Feel close to this one. We'll occasionally slip and do unethical things, but it's rare. All right. Well, it is if we're looking at food, restaurant/food, that does feel like that as well. Willing to bend the rules whenever they get in the way of whatever the pack needs. Ruthless and self-centered. Willing to do some bad things that will get the pack ahead. Totally evil. You rage up and down the highways, killing, looting, and just terrorizing everybody. I think family business operates as a fair and honest concern. And now, who's gunning for our pack? Ooh, who is gunning for our pack? They cook that other white meat. Are you talking about babies? Is that what you're talking about, DJ? The other white meat? Babies. The other white meat. Babies. It's what's for dinner. Gosh, who would be? Oh. Who's gunning for us? Food influencers. Because they're always trying to get free meals and shit. The health department? Ooh. I do like health department. DJ, let's be honest. Do they really have that in Night City? Yes, they do have it. Night City is absolutely true. They take bribes like everybody else. Honestly, it's considered to be, I think, a very easy job because most of it's usually synthetic meat and not real meat. So it's not as hard to get sick. But Francois, they know how to hunt and can get actual good stuff. It's because Francois wouldn't pay the bribe. Yeah. Francois was like, I'm better than this. I know my food is not what is it? My food is up to standard, if not better than most others. And I'm a fucking food truck. All right. Feel good. I feel good about that. Yeah. Food truck caravan, chef, family like business, and the health department's after us. All right. Our stats and skills. Okay. So we could roll or we can pick. Let me see here. What do you think, Chad? Do you think we should roll? Should we roll for it or should we pick? Hydrate? All right. I will hydrate. Thank you very much for the hydrate. DJ says pick. Let's see. This one seems like the most middle of the road. Intelligence 7, Reflex 6, Dex 8. I feel like a chef would need to have good reflexes, yeah? Intelligence 5, Reflex 8, Dex 7, Tech 4. I feel like this would be the one. You roll for each stat for edge runners. Yeah, we can roll we could roll for these, or we could choose one of these ourselves if we want. Yeah, alright, let's just roll it. Alright, 7 intelligence. 8 reflex. Alright, I like that. I did want us to have a good reflex. Dex is 6. Tech is a 3. Okay. Not as high as I would have liked, but that's fine. Cool. 8. All right. Well, we're getting kind of what I want, though, still. All right. We still have the high reflex, and I like having our cool at 8. If we can get good luck, that'd be nice. Our will, 7. Luck is a 6. All right. I'll take that. Moves a 7. Body's a 6. And our empathy is probably going to be low. Yeah, 5. Yeah. Should have thought so. But I mean, that's decent rolls. That's decent rolls. I like that. All right, and we can set our skills now. Divide 86. The skill can be higher than that. They're all defaulted to 4 with 6 extra points. So we have, so far we defaulted to 4. Animal handling. All right, I think that's fine. Athletics. Conversation. Concentration. Well, we definitely need to have our drive land vehicle to the top for sure. If we're going to be Nomad. All right, let me think here. I think. All right. I want our evasion to be higher, but I want us to take some points away on some stuff. So Crail we're already at 4 at. Are we good with? I feel like we're not that good with street slang, so I'm gonna get us some points back by taking down some street slang. Local expert. We travel a lot. I'm gonna take away points from that. I don't feel like our home. We travel a lot. I don't think we know much about Night City, so I'll take points away from that. Melee weapon. Melee weapon. We're gonna be pretty high with, because, for God's sakes, fucking know how to handle a knife. Perception. I'll say. When we fix that. Wilderness survival. Okay. Oh, gosh, I'm having a hard time picking some of these. I do get 6. All right. I mean, I have more, so let me think here. I think perception is going to be high. Wilderness survival, I think, would probably be. Maybe that's more decent there. They're the cook. Someone else can be the hunter-gatherer, I feel. As a chef, though, persuasion would probably be high. And at least for combat, we'll put some in the handgun as well. Yeah, I don't think Francois carries super heavy equipment. All right. Good chef knows how to go from ground to table. Good chef knows how to be able to ground and pound. Okay. So I can choose between a heavy pistol and a very heavy pistol. What's the difference? A D6. But it can be concealed. I feel like we want to be concealing, so we'll go with a heavy pistol so we can at least conceal it. And I have a choice of either picking up another heavy pistol or a heavy melee weapon. Let's do the melee weapon. Although we'll have to figure out what the melee weapon is. Yes, you think also as well, DJ? I mean, to be honest, first thing that came to mind was gonna be like a decent rolling pin. Meat mallet would be good, yeah. But like, you know what I'm talking about when it comes to like an actual decent rolling pin. Because I've seen people that have told me that they've spent like $100 more on a fucking rolling pin, which is insane to me. But we'll go with the heavy handles are too small to wield as a good weapon. Ooh, you know what? Oh, I just thought of something. Ah, fuck. If there's a way, I want one of the things that Francois has. If we can find a way to do like darts or something, is I want Francois to have those little fucking corn, the little corn picker uppers, the little stabby corn picker upper things that he could kind of throw like darts or shooting stars. Yes, yes, very much, DJ. Yes. Just out of nowhere, someone's like, ow, what the fuck is this? And they just pull out this plastic corn that just stabbed him in the fucking neck. Okay. Let's see here. Our outfit and gear. Paring knives are also great to throw. We'll keep that in mind. All right. What do we want to pick for our outfit gear? Or do we just, I think we just get these. We just automatically get them. That's right. So we get an agent, an anti-smog breathing mask, immune to toxic gases and fumes, which makes sense. By the way, there's a hand option that gives a +2 to cooking. Is cooking a fucking? Cooking's not a skill. I mean, it is a skill. What was it? Is it a skill now in Cyberpunk Red? What? We will find it. We'll find it. Time, but duct tape, flashlight. I automatically get a grapple gun. Thanks for stopping by, bot. Oh wait, didn't? Yeah, no, you're gone. You found it? All right. You let me know once we get to it. Inflatable beds. All right, so I get that. Oh, I automatically get a medtech bag. That's pretty cool. Cyberpunk Red Source Book, 12 Days of Redmas. Yes. Thank you, Time Butt. Appreciate that. We get Bohemian jewelry, and we got our Nomad leathers. Okay, cool. Cyberware. I can either get interface plugs that allow me to jack into smart guns, cyberdecks, and that, or I can have extendable carbo glass claws in my knuckles. Which one do I think a chef would need? I mean, the interface plugs is not bad because I could use this to drive vehicles with no hands, which would make sense to be able to drive the food truck at cooking at the same time. Need that grapple gun to get up to the high places to get the vulture eggs. True. Oh, I see what you did there, DJ. Okay. Just check that. Time Butt, thank you so much for sending that to me. I appreciate it. Let's see here. That is what? Where is? I know you just sent it to me, but where is it talk about cooking? Is it the Rockland Augmetics Quick Digits? Let's see. Are your fingers too slow, or is it perhaps your mind is too fast for meat? The Christmas gives you the you see your Rockland underneath the Christmas tree. Can be installed as a piece of cyberware and a meat arm user automatically +1 to checks. Conceal reveal object contortionist for hand-based one. First aid, forgery, sign, paramedic, picklock, and pickpocket. Complementary skill bonuses do not stack. Smart. I don't think it's smart ears. Oh, I see what you're talking about now. Yeah, it is the quick digits. Chefs, artists, musicians often tup. The quick digits provide a bonus to more artistic skills. Gotcha. Okay. It shows a chef person using it as in the thing. Okay. All right. I'm debating between the interface plugs or the Wolvers. The Wolvers, I feel, yeah. Let's go with the Wolvers. So we pick up the Wolvers. So we essentially get to have semi Gambit with Wolverine claws now. We get to purchase additional items using that. So we have 500. Cyberware. We're gonna go and take a look at that from what we talked about, time but, and we want no. Be internal? Does it have it? Ooh. It doesn't have it here. Let's take a look at rock one. We'll just type in rock. And see if anything pops up. No. Borgware? Nope. Internal. Racer Bracer. So it pops that up. External. Nope. Neuralink. Nope. Okay, so that'll be something else that we will do later. Let's just go back to weapons. And we want melee weapons. See if we can find that knife. Only get 500. Ooh, what is it? Oh, that's 1,000 eddies. I was about to be like, ooh, that seems good. A battery-powered, 4-foot long, 6-inch wide, white-hot vibrating blade. Oh yeah, and there's no way we could use this. Our body has to be at 11 plus. Ooh, boy. Does he have hand flamers? He doesn't have hand flamers. He has got wolvers. Do we want to do hand? Do we want to do handing? There's a knife that sits in the. I mean, I think I just found it. It was this. Let's see. Let's just reset filters. I'm just gonna type in knife. It just goes to light melee weapon. Combat knife, tomahawk. Can be concealed. There's a knife that's setting fire. Could turn down the heat. No. I got the deets for the other one, for the one you sent me. We're gonna put that in by hand afterwards. I'm trying to figure out what else we want to buy for for Francois. Um, we only have 500 eddies. Let's just go with medium melee weapon. Wait, that I just want medium melee weapon. That doesn't work. Knuckle dusters. Tonto. White Hornet Tonto. 2d6. Stab and shock. So this one does a shock. Kendachi Monostar throw weapons. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's pick this one up. Let's pick these up, but this is going to be our corn throwing thing. This is going to be our little corn thrower for throwing weapon stuff. Yes. We're going to buy this with the rest of our money. We have no improvements. So we'll go to the character sheet. Chef Francois Calliope. There we go. Here we are. Got great concentration. Look at that. Our concentration's at 11. Nice. Driving vehicle plus 18 off the bat. Sweet. We're not very good with technology. We're evasive. Handgun's pretty good. Let's see here. Survival's decent. Trading, stealth. Don't have any science. We don't play instrument. Well, we don't have an instrument. Persuasion. Where's our melee? Where is melee? There we are. Oh, that's just 12. Yeah, that's decent. That's pretty good. We have that. We have heavy melee weapon, the Wolvers, and the Monostar. Should load that up. We can do a face down. We have an agent assisted outfit. Interesting. Right off the bat, we have that. I like that. And oh, with our rickshaw, we can detach the carriage for the rickshaw. That's pretty cool. I like that too. Okay. Interesting. So here we go to our inventory. Monostar, heavy pistol, and our heavy melee weapon, which I think we called was a meat hammer, or what was it? Meat tenderizer. See, the notes for this types out really well. I don't know why I wasn't doing it terrible for the original one. So it is a meat tenderizer. We're definitely going with the van and the rickshaw for now. Armor jack on. Put our agent on, of course. We have a tech tool? Interesting. Right off the bat, we get a tech tool. Did not know that. That's pretty cool. We'll just go ahead and lock all those in. So with our roll ability, here we go. So we got a rickshaw. Each rickshaw is a mix of random parts mashed together into a functional motorcycle with a carriage in the back. It's got 4 seats, combat speed of 20, narrative speed up to 100 miles per hour. Got that. I can get a seating upgrade of getting 2 more seats, so I can have up to 6 seats in the rickshaw. Interesting. Like I think we were gonna maybe we'll trade out some of the seats just to be able to make the food. Star van. 2 seats in the vehicle as well for a seating upgrade. Interesting. Zonda Silver. Bulletproof glass. It has its own communication center. Interesting. And security upgrade. Like, yeah, why the fuck haven't we got some of this for Vanna White? Jeb, what the hell? Jeb, if you're paying attention, what the hell are you doing? Dimebud, are you getting ready to game? I feel like you're getting ready to game. All right. With the we'll say for the right arm, we'll take a look again for the Rocklin. Yeah. Sorry. It looks like they don't have it. Quick digits. Let's for this. We'll just do quick. No. That doesn't work either. What would it be in their internal cyberware? Nope. Because it says you can install it under meat. It doesn't need that. Maybe it's just this one. It's the modular finger. I think it's this one. Ooh, that was a big hit. We're not paying for it for this. So we got the modular finger cyber hand. So we can get that. No, I have access to all of the stuff. Actually, I have access to everything. Within the Cyberpunk Red stuff, Nexus has hooked us up with all of what they have. And I think that DLC is not part of it. So it's unfortunate. But we'll find a way to work around it. And I think we do with the modular finger cyber hand. I think it keeps up that. Yes, Nexus has been very nice to us. I really do appreciate Demiplane / Nexus of helping us out with a lot of this stuff. And I mean, again, if any of you are interested in Demiplane and you like a lot of this stuff, use our code no latency for 15% off if you would like to get your own character for Cyberpunk, in which you can get as many as you want to make with all this extra information as well. Connection with that. Now, I'm not going to say that you're going to get everything like I did, but I mean, I do believe in when we talked about it that it's 15% off for all the Cyberpunk Red stuff with that code. As far as I know. If I'm wrong, I'm sure I'm going to get called out for it. I don't think they have game running on this yet, but they are in the middle of beta right now of running the Demiplane with Roll20. It's highly suggested right now not to take a character you really like into that yet, because it's hard to be able to transfer it back at the moment. So if it's like a one-shot character, I'd do it. But I mean, you could still like do Roll20. Like I play with this sheet. I play with my sheet on Demiplane when we do our recording, and we do use Roll20 for like the maps and everything. I just let Binary actually like see my rolls from their thing, so they can have that. But I use Demiplane for mine. Once they got it to us, I made my character up, and I've been using it ever since. So Demon Blade's been great, especially because they have, again, having all the extra stuff connected to it, because you can go and like we have here for like the cyber arm, right? I can look at that while someone else has their turn going up. I can do some more like research information to make my choices for stuff. And again, like honestly, I really do feel having this part here with the actions tells you everything you can do in combat, everything you can do for healing, just basic actions altogether. Which, if you're like, oh yeah, what? I'm having a hard time deciding what I want to do, because you're like, I don't know exactly what I can do, because it's just, everything's just so wide open. This I feel helps out a lot, because it gives you ideas as well as explains, like, here where you want to do attack, or maybe if you're like your med tech's down, you got to stabilize, boom, and it has everything, and it tells you exactly everything of what you need, so to me personally, I think it's really great. It's really great. It's really easy use, and I appreciate it. So Nexus, great job, fantastic job. All right, I think that's it for Chef Francois Calliope. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we want to put one for reputation rank. So we have everything in our backstory we talked about. Okay. Yes, if you need to go, time, but I'm glad that you were able to come by. I know you said you enjoy doing character creation, and for right now, yeah, Thursdays will always be character creation day. So that, yes, enjoy time with your GFs and a friend. But yeah, we can see everything here. We even have Time Butt's wonderful creation of Beauregard's Milan. Should we put it there? Also, you suggest we have a character backstory writing day? Sure. When you say character backstory writing day, are you wanting me to write backstory for characters, or is chat wanting to write backstories for characters and we just discuss it? Because either one sounds interesting to me. Yeah, what is it? I think this is like one of the best ones that we have so far. Hold on, let me boot up ChatGPT. Oh, you little cheater, you stinker, DJ. Could I repeat what I said about the method, Red? I was saying, TimeBot, that I was asking, are you wanting me to create character backstories in discussing with you all, or are we wanting you all to create character backstories for ones that we've created so far, and you all get to create the histories or stuff for them? Yes, TimeBot has 4 girlfriends. Honestly, it's impressive. It very is. It's very impressive. I can only handle 1. And actually, I don't know if I can even. I don't think I can really even handle 1 right now. But yeah, TimeBot, I promise you, we will work on something like that for sure. We can discuss it in the Discord. Anybody else that's interested in that stuff, definitely go check out our Discord at No Latency, where you can join us in trying to make doing some creative writing for backstories, as well as put in your own ideas for character creation. If there's like something you really want to create, but you never really like understood how to make that kind of character, we can definitely put it in, and it can help you make a character that you want. At some point, I'm pretty sure, I think sometime in July, I was planning on doing some kind of event. I was probably going to do a whole weekend. If people have characters that they want to build, but are kind of nervous because the character creation in Cyberpunk Red is scary, I'm willing to help make characters for people and make PDFs for them for the right price. You're thinking like creating a character with everyone, but more focused on backstory. Okay, bye now. Have fun. All right, time fun. Thank you so much for dropping by. I always love having you here. Yeah, time, but we'll work it out. I think we'll definitely chat in Discord and we'll get something set up. All right, I think everybody's gonna enjoy it. Yeah. So that's it for Cyberpunk Red character creation. Good job, everybody. I think this is one of our best ones yet of Chef Francois Calliope. Let's see here. So far, characters created that we've made. I don't even know why that's there. It's not even a character to make. It's just an empty character. So far, with our character creation community-wise, we have Chef Francois Calliope, Mr. Clancy, our badass mailman out of Post Office 76, Ulnar MD, our therapist clown, our therapist bozo medtech, and our very, very first one by DJ, Sawcon, our Canadian Highway Patrol officer. y'all create some pretty interesting characters. I'm glad to be able to help put just a little of my 2 cents in, but this is all y'all. Y'all make some interesting characters for sure. All right, DJ, question for you. Do you want me to do Claire today, or do you want me to do Claire on? For me, it would be Saturday, Sunday for you, but I'll definitely have more time to be able to complete Claire. I don't know if I'll be able to get through Act 1 because you said it was like 4 or 5 hours, and I don't think I'll have the time to do that tonight. Completely up to me. If it's up to me, which I appreciate, I'm gonna say Saturday, this Saturday, Sunday for you, because I'm gonna do all the way through Act 1. We're gonna get all the way through Act 1, completely nonstop, and we're gonna get all the way through it. I'm gonna skip out on work, and we'll do that. Okay. Because I promised you, DJ, and want to make it up to you because I did promise you that, so we're gonna do it. But that's it. But that's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for everybody that was here. I appreciate you, Retrobates, for coming on in. This is always so fun to do. Yeah, I have a few irons in the fire at the moment. Was it my IRL job right now is gonna start winding to a close soon, so I will be able to do more streams for longer in my downtime between that. I'm also trying to work on doing some making some upgrades for sure. But again, I appreciate you all. Time, but I know you're hanging out with your 4 girlfriends, or 2 of your girlfriends, at least out of the 4. Again, thank you so much. DJ, always a pleasure to have you, sir. Your craziness keeps me in line to make myself grounded. Lobo, it's always great to see you. I look forward to seeing some of your creative stuff coming through. I really do appreciate some of your input for today because it was great to have you. Some of you lurkers out there, hopefully at some point you'll love to join us and create your own ideas. Throw it in the chat. And yeah, again, with all the stuff that we have here, and I'm working with Binary now, we are going to release all of these characters for the No Latency Patreon for free. You don't even have to pay for it. We're going to make it as the free part. So if you just sign up as part of the Patreon, even during the free one, we're going to be offering the PDFs for these characters. So if you're interested in one of them, feel free to take it and modify it to your heart's desire. Honestly, that's one of the best things that we have for this stuff. All right, you take care, Night City. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go and eat myself some tube steak. Y'all take care. Bye.